Around 90 sweepstakes cafes in the East ordered to shut down in 30 days or face prosecution. We were the first to report District Attorney Seth Edwards planned to send cease and desist letters to cafes in Beaufort, Martin, Washington, Hyde, and Terrell counties. Tonight, we continue our investigation to get a closer look at the economic impact of the cease and desist order. WNCT's Brandon Godner has investigated sweepstakes for the past couple of days. And Brandon, we know that state law prohibits these sweepstakes cafes, but is there more to this story than stopping gambling?
Well, Angela, there's an economic angle to it. Specifically, the sweepstakes cafes will have to lay off employees, obviously resulting in lost tax revenue for the state. But also, as we found out, there's also ripple effects for surrounding businesses. When nail salon owner Teresa Tran says those words, Kayla Nicole Nails, it brings her joy.
I just happy that I can provide for myself and my daughter.
She provides for her daughter thanks in part to neighbors like Pamlico Internet Access and Sweepstakes. She says it brings a lot of foot traffic and in turn new customers.
If any business around me will close down, it will make it more difficult.
It's not a question of if. Pamlico Sweepstakes will shut down in 30 days. The North Carolina General Assembly outlawed sweepstakes operations like Pamlico years ago, and after much legal wrangling, the state Supreme Court upheld that ban in April. Now, District Attorney Seth Edwards says he has the legal backing to do his job.
If the legislature has spoken and the courts have upheld it, then it's my job to enforce the law.
He sent out cease and desist letters similar to this one to 90 sweepstakes cafes in the 5 counties under his jurisdiction. He understands they'll likely lay off employees, and surrounding businesses like Trans may hurt.
They should pool their resources, and if they want to get the law changed, they need to go to Raleigh.
Nicole, may I help you?
Trans pooling her resources together, hoping she can make up for less foot traffic.
Just have to work hard and do what I have to provide for myself and my daughter.
Now, Brandon, that court decision came down in April. Why did it take the DA so long to do something about it?
Well, he said the reason was because in July, remember, federal prosecutors reached an agreement with the 6 biggest sweepstakes software companies. Basically, they couldn't operate and they wouldn't get prosecuted. He wanted to see if that would flush out the cafes. Obviously, it didn't, so that's why he sent out the cease and desist letters. Lenoir County's district attorney also sent out similar letters to sweepstakes owners there last month. They right now have less than 2 weeks to comply.
All right, and that's definitely something we will continue to follow up on as their 30-day notice expires. Thank you, Brandon.